Chris Paul wants to play. I'm going to say it again. Chris Paul wants to play, and he knows that he still can play.
He'll launch a three. Good! Chris Paul to work on the 6'6" LeVert. He gives the Warriors the lead.
So the Spurs are a very, very interesting team. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama, as a rookie last year, was phenomenal. He was a runner-up for DPOY. A lot of people think he probably should have won DPOY. It's neither here or there. A phenomenal rookie season from the number 1 overall pick. And he's a 91 going into year 2. They have a good offseason. They bring in a guy like Chris Paul who, you know, this isn't the Chris Paul from the Houston, the Clipper days, the Hornets days. But you know what? I think he's actually pretty good as a point guard for a guy like Wemby. Devin Vassell is obviously, they bring in a guy like Harrison Barnes, who's just kind of like he's just going to be a plug-and-play piece. He's just going to be a good veteran and come in and give you solid minutes. And, I mean, he might start. I'm not really sure where their starting lineup's going to be. Jeremy Sohan's a guy that is definitely on the bubble for me with whether or not he's staying. His backup position is not going to be point guard. They tried that last year. I didn't like it at all. We'll make it a small forward, just kind of have him play a wing role. They draft Stephon Castle, who I think is eventually going to take over that role. I'm not really sure. He's 6'7". He's a backup point guard. A guy like Devin Vassell is 6'5", so I don't really know. Does Stephon Castle end up being our full-time point guard eventually once Chris Paul retires? Not really sure we're going to do there. Because obviously Trey Jones is a good serviceable backup point guard for right now, and I would like him to stay as our backup point guard if we can. Zach Collins is a good bench. Keldon Johnson's a guy that's not going to stay. He had a couple of good years, and he's just not I think he is the guy that kind of falls out of favor with this. I mean, let's look at the rotation. They have Chris Paul, Vassell, Johnson, Sohan, Vic, with Zach Collins, Trey Jones, Harrison Barnes, and Malachi Branham. And then they have Stephon Castle is definitely going to be getting those last minutes. And I think actually I'm going to play him over a guy like Malachi Branham. Just because I don't really know what his, maybe he gets to a 76, 77. Maybe he's an end of a bench guy. But I don't really know. Castle's pretty much going to take those minutes from him, I think. And honestly, I'm going to let this team rock. This is a team that they built in real life for this thing. So I just want to kind of see how they play. Game 1, we lose by 5 to the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving has 38 on our head. Okay, Vic, 24, 10, 2, 4 steals, no blocks, 9 for 21 is not great. Devin Vassell, 17. Where's Chris Paul? 5, 5, and 6. Not a great debut. Stephon Castle, 3 for 8, not great. Not the best all around for the boys. But let's go game 2 here. We have the Rockets. We beat the Rockets by 6. Wemby, 35, 7, 2. 2 steals, 9 blocks. That's what we want to see. Chris Paul, 9, 4, and 11. Let's go to the trade deadline. I think we should be a play-in team probably. We are in the Western Conference. It's going to be tough, but I do think this team's good enough to make the play-in tournament. The trade deadline, we are 30-19, which makes us a 4 seed. Much better than I thought we'd be, and I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of Vic. 27, 13.5, about 3.5 assists, a steal and a half, 3 blocks. He's shooting about the same, I'd say. Good season. Devin Vassell, 15 points, not getting as many shots. His shot tendency is not very high. 7 and 7 for Chris Paul. I can deal with that. Keldon Johnson, 13 points. I think Keldon Johnson's going to get moved here to deadline. 13 and 7 for Zach Collins. Actually pretty good. Trey Jones, 8 and 3. Hopefully get his assist up a little bit. Jeremy Sohan, about 10 and 6 and 3. Shooting, okay. Harrison Barnes, not shooting well. Malachi Branham on the bench, 6 points, about an assist, a rebound. And then let's see what we got from Stephon Castle. 5 points, 2 rebounds, or about 6 points, 2 rebounds, an assist and a half. Not shooting the best. I do think this is a spot where Keldon Johnson's $19 million kind of has to go. And maybe even Harrison Barnes. Do I throw Harrison Barnes' contract in here? Wemby's on such a good deal. We need to take advantage of that now. Right now. And yeah, I mean, I kind of just want to look for some wings. James Harden, no, that's not. I mean, Jalen Johnson be kind of cool. Miles Bridges, no. Jeremy Grant, it's kind of a lot of money. OG Anunoby, I think OG Anunoby would fit really, really well. That's a lot of money to pay him. But I'm not gonna really have to pay Vic in this video, I don't think, because I do 3 years. I might not have to pay Vic, so maybe I take advantage of that and I just go ahead and get. Maybe I just go ahead and get OG Anunoby. What kind of season is he having? 13, 3.5, an assist. I mean, screw. We'll take it. We're gonna bring OG Anunoby onto the team. I mean, that's definitely a defensive upgrade as well. Our defense did get better. I don't know, man. Devin Vassell, I gotta look at his shot tendency. I don't like messing with stuff like this, but it seems okay, so Devin Vassell needs to go up to a 90. He needs to be taking the second most shots on the team. OG Anunoby, you're gonna go up to like a 75. We just brought you in. You gotta be able to score a little bit. Chris Paul, like a 60. Zach Collins, you could come down a little bit. Trey Jones up a little bit. And I think, yeah, what's Castle at? Castle, we're gonna put you up to a 70. And how does that look for a new rotation? I mean, OG Anunoby I think it's an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade over Keldon Johnson. Defensively, yeah, you know what? I'm going to run with a 9-man. I'm going to run with the 9-man. And I think I'd like it. I think I like it. Zach Collins is having a good season. Malachi Branham looks like he's on fire. Trey Jones, hopefully, just has a little bit better second half of the season, but I'm still fine with him right now. Castle, yeah, you know what? I think I'm fine with that. I kind of got off the contracts I wanted to. I mean, OG Anunoby is making the most amount of money on our team, which is pretty fun. Chris Paul, we're going to lose at $10 million. Zach Collins, I don't really know. There's nothing here that's really standing out that it's like I need to get rid of this contract. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We have the Hornets, which isn't the best, it's a 3-point win, not the best way to like judge your team. Actually, OG 22, 2-2, 1-1-1. Wow. He had a very active game 1. Let's go to a game 2 against a Magic team. It's a little bit better team. Oh, we blew him up at 27. And OG 19-2. Okay, so he's just kind of doing his thing. I like it. I mean, where are we at right now? We are the 3 seed. We're about 5 games out of the 2 seed and 9 games out of the 1 seed. The Timberwolves are crazy. I think we're going to be a top 3 seed. Okay, I just pulled up. Today, as I'm recording, is week 1. It's Sunday, week 1 of the NFL season, and I just pulled up the Bears-Titans game on a totally legit, not pirated site, if you know, you know. Caleb Williams is going to have his debut in 5 minutes as I'm recording, so if I get a little spacey during the video, I might be glancing over, looking. I know you don't have a face cam, but if during the middle of a sentence I feel like I'm kind of off a little bit, that's probably why. Luka is MVP. Zachary, Rookie of the Year. Amon Thompson, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Depoy, had a great 26, 14, 4, about 2 and 3. Amon Thompson, Most Improved. Kia, Clutch, Trae Young. This is damn near the same thing that happened in my first rebuild, so that's interesting. Spurs, obviously Vic is going to be on first team. I don't know if we have anybody else. We have nobody else on that. Defensive team, obviously Vic, and nobody else. Rookie teams, Stephon Castle was 2nd. 6 points, 2 rebounds, a little over an assist. Didn't shoot that well, but you know what? He's fine. He's going to be better. Wait, we did not a lot of rookies played, huh? We end up being the 3 seed. We take on the 6-seeded New Orleans Pelicans in the first round, who are going to have CJ McCollum, DeJounte Murray, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Daniel Tice. So Vic is going to eat up Daniel Tice for sure. Zion's going to beat the hell up on Jeremy Sohan as well. So it looks like Herb Jones and Trey Murphy's on the bench. Okay, so they decided to go with the less defense on the court, which is fine. Game 1, we do win. Let's look at the box score. Wemby, 37, 8, and 3. You'd love to see Devin Vassell with a 30-point game. He was averaging 14, 15. We got his points up a little bit. I want him to be close to 20-point per game score, but with a guy like Wemby, it is going to be kind of tough. Chris Paul, 15, 5, and 10, 9.7 assists. Actually had you know what? I'll take that season from Chris Paul. It's probably going to be his last season, so hopefully we can kind of win a championship for him. Chris Paul, we always need that ring. We're up 2-0, 3-0. Let's just sweep them. Yep, we sweep them. Easy. Second round, we take on the 2-seeded Dallas Mavericks. They were just in the NBA Finals. Luka, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Derek Lively. We don't have the defense to stop those 2 up top, and that's going to be tough. But we win by 3. Luka has a triple-double. Kyrie has a good game. Devin Vassell goes off with 31. Up great shooting. I hit 6 threes. Game 2, can we go up 2-0? Oh, 1-point victory. Holy moly. Game 3. 3-0. Let's sweep them. Oh, we lose. It's 3-1. 3-2. No. Come on, boy. I hit simulate round instead of simulate by game, and we blew a 3-0 lead. 45, 12, and 6. That's Pacers, Mavericks finals. The Mavericks win the finals. Luka's your MVP. Well, at least we lost to the team that won the finals, I guess. Hey, Chris, Can you come back? When I did this in my Lakers rebuild, it just didn't work anyway, and they still retired. So hopefully that gets fixed. That sucks, man. We were up 3 in the second round, and we blew it. Now we have a Charlotte pick that's number 2 overall. I don't know if that conveys, and we're going to keep that, but let's figure it out. Spurs, it looks like the Charlotte keeps their pick at 4. Spurs, we have our pick at 22 via Atlanta, 17 via the Bulls. And then do we have anything else? I'm not seeing anything else. 27. We have 27. So we have 22, or we have 17, 22, 27. That is definitely getting traded to move up. Let's just be real. I did load in a draft class. It's still really, really early in the year, so I don't know how good it's going to be. They have Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper. We're going to see. If it's not good, I won't use it anymore, but I figure it's worth a try. We're not going to be able to get the first overall pick. I just know that's not the case. But 17, 22, 27, I think we can get a good pick here. Can we move up to 8? That's 3 picks for an 8th overall pick. They say no, but that's okay, because what if I gave you a guy like Malachi Branham? Oh, no, never mind. Just kidding. Malachi Branham, you're staying on a team. Sorry, forget that even happened. Julian, okay, so no, what about our second round pick? Do you take all the picks in our draft just for 8, and we have number 8? Number 1, the Magic at Cooper Flagg. I don't know how it's going to work with Paolo and Franz, but I'm assuming they'll figure it out. Number 2, Nolan. Wow, okay, so they just add another guard up there in Portland. That's not great. Trey Johnson goes 3 to the Jazz. 4, the Hornets take Ace Bailey. So they're going to run like LaMelo, Ace Bailey, Brandon Miller. Okay. With Mark Williams at the 5, and I guess Miles Bridges right now at the 4. Okay. Dylan Harper. They try to find a point guard of the future down there in Washington because they think Jordan Poole is not it, and I kind of agree with them. 6, the Pistons go VJ. I mean, they have Jaden Ivey. They have Amon, or they have Asar. Okay, they'll figure it out. 7, they take this guy. They have Alperen Sengun. So you don't take a guy at 7 for him to be a backup, but he's 7'3", so defensively, I'm assuming he's going to be great. And then 8, we have the Spurs. Hugo Gonzalez is a legend, actually. I think he's been in some rebuilds before, or just me and my friends play my league. Hugo is that guy. But I don't know if that's really what I'm looking at. I'm looking more for a point guard. A point guard or a 4 is kind of what I'm looking at. And as you see, that's not really what we have. I mean, Hugo would be... Because we have Devin Vassell, we have OG Anunoby, Stephon Castle. I think I want him to be a point guard next year. So maybe Hugo just fits in as a bench scorer. I think maybe Hugo fits in as a bench. Sam Jones, Lonnie Walker. Okay, his weaknesses, slow to grasp new offense. Okay. Igor, Sam Jones, Lonnie Walker. Okay, whatever. Hugo, you're on the team. You know what? We'll see. That he might just end up being a bench piece, which I just trash talk the Pistons for doing, or the Rockets, but he's a 76 overall. So you know what? I think I can deal with that. Team player options. We're gonna bring back Blake Wesley. I don't know. We might just go ahead and trade him, but we're gonna bring him back. Going into this offseason, we have. Oh, okay. So we're definitely bringing Castle up to the point guard. He does drop. I understand that, but I think that's where he's gonna he's gonna be full time. So that means I need to get Trey Jones back. I need to desperately get Trey Jones back. So we have Castle, Vassell, Branham, Hugo. 6'6". Don't move Hugo to a 3. Doesn't matter much. Maybe his overall goes from a 76 to a 77. So you know what? Hugo's now going to get minutes over Malachi Branham, which is another reason we just probably end up trading him. Then we have Jeremy Sohan. Okay. So we need to bring back Trey Jones. We need to... That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that is kind of a 9-man rotation. That is kind of... I mean, Chris Paul is still here. I'm bringing back Chris Paul for 1 more year. And then I think I'm also going to bring back Trey Jones for 3 years. And then I'm going to move... I think I then just turn around and move... I move Stephon Castle back to a 2, where he's just going to be a little bit higher of an overall right now. So I think we got those guys. Yeah, Stephon Castle, you're going to move back to a 2. I know I just went through all that to move you, but you just seen you're 1 overall point higher, and it's kind of the only way you're going to get minutes for us right now because you're our 3rd string point guard. But like so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we'll get to see how player progression goes. You know what? I like it though. I do like it. Let's bring in a power forward. Kind of fill out the roster. Trey Lyles, hey, you had 3 offers. But would you rather just be a bench piece for us? You would. Okay. Player progression for year number 2. Wemby goes up 4 to a 95. Vassell goes up 1. That kind of sucks. Sohan goes up 3 to an 80. Malachi Branham goes up 4 to a 79. But Stephon Castle goes up 6 to a 79. Okay, I feel like I have to choose between the two. Castle's got 10 badges versus 4. Chris Paul does drop by 2. Hugo, I think, yeah. I think I got to choose. Let's look at the lineup. Maybe I don't have to choose yet. Maybe I don't have to choose till next year. But this is a team that, like, whatever, just bring in somebody. This is a team that, like, we need to win a championship this year. I want to get it for Chris Paul. I wanted to get it last year. We blew a lead in the second round of the playoffs. Obviously not good. They want Trey Jones, Stephon Castle, OG, Sohan, Wemby with Devin Vassell, Malachi. No, Devin. Devin is starting at the 2. We're going to have Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, OG Anunoby, Sohan, Wemby, Castle, Branham, Collins, Hugo. Yeah. So we don't need to move on. We don't need to move on from Malachi Branham right now. No, we don't have to move on from Malachi Branham right now. We just have a couple wings kind of off the bench, which shouldn't really be that big of a deal. I might take a few minutes from you guys. Stephon Castle going to get 26, 38, 30, 31, then 33. Where's Chris Paul? It did the same thing. That's why. It did the same thing it did to LeBron. I told Chris Paul he can't retire, and then he retires anyway. I'm like, I knew something was missing. Game 1, though, we take on the Lakers. We win by a lot. Wemby, a generational game. Didn't shoot that well. Devin Vassell, 18 points. Yeah, I mean, let's see. What did Trey Jones do? His 16, only 3 assists. I might mess with that a little bit, because that's just not him to only get 3 assists. He only averaged like 3 or 4. I know he's a backup, but, like, come on, man. Tennessee's freelance. Where is Disciplin's only 40? Listen, you might not like this, but I don't care. He's our starting point guard. He passes more than that. Let's go to the trade deadline. I think this team, I wish we could have got a ring with Chris Paul, but I do think that as an all-around team this year, it's better. And you know what? I think we can do it. Trade deadline, we are 37-12. We are the 2 seed. The Mavericks are 42-10. That's nuts. Let's look at the stats here. I mean, Wemby, 28, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks. Oh, he's a demigod, dude. OG Anunoby, about 13 points, about 4.5 rebounds, assists and a half. He's doing his thing. Devin Vassell, 20 points. That's where I want him to be. He's our second option on offense, 24-4, shooting well. Jeremy Sohan, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Not shooting well, but he's kind of playing a role well, so I'm not too mad at that. Stephon Castle, 11.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists. Yeah, maybe he's not really the point guard, but he definitely is a good wing off the bench. Malachi Branham, 10 points. Just everybody's having a good year. Zach Collins did lose some minutes, so his points did go down, but still good. Trey Jones is our new starting point guard, 9 and 6. He kind of really just took on the Chris Paul role. Hugo, 7 points, shooting well. I'll take it. I don't think there's much I want to look. I mean, I definitely think Jeremy Sohan's a guy, and then Zach Collins to get the money. Chris Middleton, I definitely want a 4 that can fit next to Wemby. And I don't know if I'm going to find that. I mean, Aaron Gordon. Ooh, Aaron Gordon. And then they bring in Kelly Oubre. This will just be for this year. But that might be worth it. We're trying to win a championship. So Aaron Gordon might be the move. Like, then we can just kind of flip Kelly Oubre, I guess, for a backup center. But I like that way better than Jeremy Sohan down there. I mean, look, he's averaging 12.5, 7.5. He's going to be better defensively. We have a good defensive lineup right now. Like, 3, 4, and 5 are phenomenal. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Kelly Oubre, you got to get traded here for a backup center if I can. This is going much better than that Lakers rebuild, I got to be honest. The only problem is he's only making 3.5 or a little bit less than $4 million. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we still have some salary cap. Like, we might have some open salary cap, I would assume. Devin Vassell, like, we brought in $28 million. Jalen Smith, is probably going to be the move. I mean, if I can find... That's a first. We bring in Walker Kessler, who we're going to have to pay. But maybe I just do it for this, just because, man. James Wiseman, no. I think I bring in... I think I bring in... Yeah, why not? Let's bring in Walker Kessler. It's only for 1 year, but again, we have one more year of this rebuild, but like, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. So we have Hugo, Malachi Branham, Walker Kessler's going to get 22, Stephon Castle 26, Aaron Gordon 31, 32, and then 20. Yeah, then let's throw that into Vic. This is a good team. We should win a championship. I'm going to assume game 1 with this new team, we take on the Hornets again. Wemby, okay. Aaron Gordon, 9, 5, and 6. Didn't shoot the ball that well. 9 and 8. Yeah, we just brought in more defense, more rebounding. Yeah, we're going to be so good. Luka, another MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year. I want to look at how their lineup is going over there. Okay, well, then never mind. That answered that question. Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year. Vic Depoy, again, 28, 15, 4. Yeah, I mean, just a phenomenal year by Vic. He's so good in this game. Asar, Most Improved after Amon won it last year. Jason Tatum, Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd and Brian Peterson, Executive of the Year. That's me. Let's go. We have, obviously, Vic on first team. I doubt if anybody else yet. No. Defensive teams, Vic, obviously. Nobody else. Rookie teams, we have... No, what? Did I miss? Where's my man Hugo? He didn't make it? Hugo didn't make it? We're the 2 seed. No, I gotta look at Hugo's stats. He didn't make a rookie team? Where's he at here? Okay. Maybe, yeah, he didn't play quite as much as I thought. But Trey Jones was just a solid point guard. Hugo, we saw. Stephon Castle, 11. Yeah, happy with that. Malachi Branham. Walker Kessler came in and just kind of did his thing. A pretty happy year. Yeah, I think this is the year we need to try to win this championship. We have the 7-seeded Rockets in the first round. Reed Shepard, Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith, and they lost Sengun. We should beat this team. Come on. Just simulate around. 4-1. This is where it all went bad last year. Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Cat, Nas Reed. Actually, no, we lost to the Dallas Mavericks last round. That's what I mean. Game 1, we win by 38. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we do lose. It's 2-1. 3-1 us. Go on, finish it out. 4-1. We get to the conference finals to go against the OKC Thunder. Dallas loses in the second round. Shea, Caruso, RJ Barrett, Jalen Williams, Chet. This is a good team. They're the 5 seed, which is kind of scary. We win by 30. We win by damn near 40. We're blowing them out every single game. We sweep them. OG in the playoffs, having a good playoff run. Vic, a good playoff run. Malachi Branham, about his thing. Devin Vassell, having a good play. Dude, we are the team to beat right now. We have the Knicks. Vic, Western Conference Finals MVP. Jalen Brunson, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Spurs, Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Okay, let's go. Game 1, we lose. Oh, Jalen Brunson tore up Trey Jones. Game 2, we win. We tie the series 1-1. Devin Vassell, Vic. Game 3, we go up 2-1. Make it 3-1. 2-2. Come on, Game 5, it is 3-2. We're gonna go in. We're gonna simcast. We're gonna simcast this game, and hopefully, I mean, I kind of want to win it at home, but I don't want this to go to Game 7 in case we lose. You know what I'm saying? Going into the fourth quarter, though, we're gonna win this game. That is it. Your San Antonio Spurs are your 2026 NBA champions. 33-9-4, 2-2 from Vic. Devin Vassell gives us 15. They tried, man. Jalen Brunson tried. He had a good run. And I'm assuming Victor Wembanyama is going to be your finals MVP. 23, 12, 3.5, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Phenomenal. I mean, screw it. Let's run it back. We might still have picks. I don't really know what picks we're going to have. We might still have picks. We have the projected 3rd pick from Charlotte. And it looks like that is going to be it. Spurs have the 4th overall pick. And then I'm going to look and see if we have anything else. No, we have the 4th overall pick after just winning a championship. So, I mean, well, let's look. I mean, let's look actually at the prospect scouting. A small forward, Adrian Ramsey. B-, 19 years old, catch and shoot ace. He's like projected. Oh, okay. We're getting that 1st overall pick. We're getting that first overall pick. Who is from the Houston Rockets? Yeah, I'm getting that first overall pick from the Houston Rockets. There's no doubt about it. I think I have the pieces. I have pick 4. So, like, obviously, you're going to say no to this, but that's okay. And then, Hugo, look, you're cool, my man. But this guy's LeBron James. And that's easy. Hugo and the 4th overall pick get us Adrian Ramsey, the next LeBron James, who averaged 35 points in college. He's a 79 overall, so you stayed about the same overall-wise. Rookie signings, I don't really care about these guys. Team player options, you guys are both coming back. Qualifying offers, we are going to have to pay some guys. That is definitely a thing here. But point guard, Trey Jones. We have Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle here. OG Anunoby, the rookie. Ramsey, Aaron Gordon. Oh, Aaron Gordon is still back. I thought he had... I don't know what I was looking at. I don't know what I was looking at contract-wise. So we got one... who's this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a backup center. We need a point guard and a center. Do we bring James Harden along? Get James Harden a ring? I kind of want to do that. James, my man. Do you want to come? Hey, you can come. You can be, you know what I'm saying? Walker Kessler, you're a restricted free agent, so I think that means we should get you back, right? We lose. We're gonna let Malachi Branham walk. Walker Kessler restricted. So why would I renounce the rights on him? That's stupid, right? Yeah. Okay. So we bring in James Harden. We're just bringing some old guys to get a chip. You know what I'm saying? We need. Hey, you guys want a ring? We're gonna get you. Yeah. I mean, I would assume we just pull off for Walker Kessler. The Knicks want to give him a 3-year, $34 million offer. We're going to match that, and that's gonna be a rotation. That is going to be a rotation. I think we look pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Let me just go ahead and fill out the roster. Okay, player progression going into year 3. It's going to have Vic going up 2 more to a 97. Stephon Castle up 6 to an 85. OG Anunoby. Walker Kessler goes up 2. OG Anunoby goes down 1. James Harden drops down 4. Oh, God. James Harden's going to be ass. Oh, God. Well, he's not going to get very many minutes. He's going to be our backup point. He's going to be like 9th man of rotation, man. I know that Tyler Guy's technically a better overall by 1, but I want James Harden to kind of play, get himself a ring, and kind of retire. Kevin Durant's going to retire. Farewell tour, very much needed. This Tyler guy, you're not going to play, man. You're not going to play. Let's see. Trey Jones is going to get that minute. Stephon Castle, OG Anunoby. Oh. Do I start? He doesn't really pass the ball. But that means Devin Vassell is a bench guy now. But it's kind of the natural progression. Trey Jones, Stephon Castle, OG Anunoby, Aaron Gordon, Walker Kessler, Victor Wembanyama, Walker Kessler, Devin Vassell, Ramsey, and then Cole, you're not playing. James Harden's going to get 13, 20, 25. Actually, I want to do it this way just because we need more scoring. 37, 30, 31, 33. Can I get a couple more minutes? Just 3 more minutes off that guy. 28 for Trey Jones is a really starting point guard. I mean, hey, I understand. I guess we can cook up a trade. I kind of like Trey Jones. He's been chill. And I don't really want to get rid of that because he has been really chill. But if I do Trey Jones and a 2027 Hawks pick, does that give me just a slight upgrade? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. We just want a championship with him as our starting point guard. So I'm not really that worried about it. As it seems like the game is just straight up not doing anything. Hello? The game's frozen. The game is frozen. There we go. Okay, I was like, I don't know. Kobe White? Kobe White would be interesting. Killian Hayes. Devin Carter? But that's not really the kind of point guard we want. I don't... D'Lo? No. Nothing here's really sticking out crazy. Tyus Jones. I can get his older brother. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to just trade for his older brother. Screw it. We won with Trey Jones. Let's go ahead and do it again. Game 1, we do lose by 14. Luka is on the Clippers now. Okay, all right, whatever. let's screw it. Let's go to the trade deadline. We won a championship last year, so we won the rebuild. Look at this simulation speed. Ooh, we won the rebuild. I just want to repeat, show that Vic is going to be the next generational player. We already know it's generational player. 41-11 at the trade deadline. We are the 1 seed. I don't think there's a reason I trade anybody. Vic, another great year. Stephon Castle, 19.6 and a half, 4. Yeah, we're just so much better than anybody at this point in time. That like it just. Oh, it's just poor 36. I'm like, dude, what is happening with everybody? Everyone's having some crazy seasons. Yeah, we're just so good. The rookie 11, he's just not getting the play time to kind of hit his full potential. So I guess you know what I mean. But I'm not changing anything. Let's go win a championship. Victor Wembanyama is your 2027 MVP. 28, 13 and a half, 4 assists, a steal and a half, almost 3 blocks. Adrian Ramsey, your 2027 NBA Rookie of the Year, 11 points. That's LeBron right there. Cooper Flag, 6th Man of the Year again. Vic T-Boy, we ran away with all. We had Coach of the Year. Oh my God, we ran away with everything. Spurs, Vic, All-NBA first team. That's probably, again, all we're going to have. All defense team, obviously Vic. Probably not anybody else. Rookie team, obviously. Come on, guys. We are the 1 seed. Man, I'm not even worried about the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round. John Morant, Desmond Bane, Moses Moody, Donnie Freeman, Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, they're cool. They're a cool team, but come on. Yep, and 6 is a little bit more than I wanted to. I'm not going to lie. Second round, the Clippers, Luka, Isaiah Joe, AJ Griffin, Kawhi, Zubac. I mean, Luka and Kawhi gives me cause for concern in 2K, and we're down 3-0. We're down 3-0. They would have put Colic, Vassell back in the starting lineup. They said, James Harden, sit your ass down. And I can't even be mad at it right now because we're down 3-0. We're down 3-0. It's not looking great for us to repeat as champions, but in the fourth quarter we are up, and we're gonna win a game. It's gonna be 3-1. Wemby had a good game. It's gonna be 3-1. You know what? All comebacks start with 1 game. 3-1. We were back home in San Antonio. Let's win this. Let's force a game 6, and just like that, it's a close series again. And right now, we are blowing them out. And we're going to walk away with a second straight victory. Wemby, he's turning on God mode, man. 3-2. Game 6. Back in the Clippers. Dude, guys, you boys force Game 7. This is a guaranteed win for us. We get to Game 7. It's a guaranteed win. We have all the momentum right now. We're up by 9. We're up by 12. We're gonna win again. We're going to win again. 48, 17, and 8 from Vic. You guys have watched this live with no cuts. We went from down 3-0 or 0-3 to now tied up 3-3. Game 7. I said this was going to be a guaranteed win if we got here. I still feel the same way. Going into the fourth quarter, we are down by 1. It's such a close game. It is such a close game. 41 seconds, tie game. We're jumping in. I haven't jumped in a single time yet in NBA 2K25. It's only been 2 rebuilds, so yeah, I got to turn down the sound. I kept it. Oh, I don't want to be playing either. I kept the crowd noise in there because we gotta hear it. This is Game 7 of the. Is it the second round? Yeah, Game 7, the second round. Again, dude, I had to keep changing camera. That's awful. Let's go to just 2K. Can I find that? Half court high, nosebleed, square around, blah 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 blah. Where's 2K? There it is. We're gonna watch this on 2K. I can't even pull up the stats. It looks like we have our starting lineup out there. Luka has the ball. There's 38 seconds left in this game. Tie game. He pushes the paint on Kovalik. It goes up. It's in. Yeah, that's an easy layup. That's such an easy layup for a guy like Luka. Pass the ball into Kovalik. Dude, this ball's going to be in Wemby's hands, Devin Vassell's hands, anybody else, Adrian's hands. They call a timeout. We need scoring, man. We need scoring. I mean, they got Vic. I don't know. We got Vic on our team. What the hell? OG Anunoby's passing the ball into Vic. Devin Vassell's out there. Tyler Colic, whatever the hell his name is. And then I see Aaron Gordon out there as well. Vic at the top of the key. ISOing up. A leaning 3 for Vic, and he nailed it. Victor Wembanyama nails the step back 3 from the fucking hash. 111, 112, 23 seconds left. They call a timeout. They are out of timeouts. Conference semifinals. They have an inbound play. It's going to be Griffin, AJ Griffin, I think it is. Luka. A 3 right in Colic's face. He missed, but Kawhi Leonard gets the rebound. Back out to Luka. He's isoing up. There's, 14 seconds. They double team. They let AJ Griffin wide open, and he nails the 3. They double team Luka. Left AJ Griffin wide open. He nails the 3. It is 114, 112 with about now 6 seconds left. They're going to keep the ball in Colic's hand. What are you doing? Vic, they get it down to Vic. He goes for a layup. He missed. Victor Wembanyama misses the game-tying layup. We fought back from down 0-3. We fought back from down 0-3 to tie it up. And I said it was guaranteed win. Didn't happen. And we lose in the second round after just winning a championship. There's my 14 VC. That sucks. That sucks. We have a Raptors Timberwolves finals and the Timberwolves sweep. Anthony Edwards is your finals MVP, and that is going to do it for this rebuild. You know what? We won a championship. We got to the second round we got to the second round, won a championship, then got to the second round again. So I'd say pretty good success. Stefan Castle ended up being nuts. Wemby, obviously. Brought in guys like OG Anunoby, Walker Kessler, Aaron Gordon, just kind of pieces that fit in defensively. Maybe we just didn't have enough scoring at the end of the day, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out the podcast, Time Out with J&G. It's going to be up on the screen right now. Every Wednesday, every Saturday. Just Wednesdays right now. We're going to get back into it when the basketball season starts. You guys know how it is. Go down, like, comment, subscribe while you're down there. I want 2K25 to be a very, very big year, and I can't do that without your guys' support. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.